Hello, everybody. Welcome to This Day. It is Wednesday, and it is June 8th. Now, of course, yesterday was our California primary, and I wanted to let you know that if you are looking for all the election results for California, you would go to electionresults.sos.ca.gov, and it has all the results for everything in California, including the governor and Congress and Senate and everything else that you need to know. And it is by district, so you will want to know about, if you're looking for a specific person, you're going to want to know which district they are from. That way you can click on that district to see who will be going on to the November election. All right, let's go ahead and let you know about a couple of meetings we have today. One will be starting at 9:30 this morning, and that is the GRF Maintenance and Construction Committee meeting. That will be in the boardroom, and that is at 9:30. Then this afternoon at 1:30, we have the GRF Landscape Committee, and of course that is also in the boardroom. Now on our show today, we have two new folks that we have not met before here on our show. We have Lee McMorris and Nicole Alani, who are going to be here on behalf of Theater Guild. A couple of great events that are coming up in June and July, and they're going to tell us all about it. And then we have Eileen Ordway, who is here on behalf of the library, and she's always a wealth of information. They have great stuff over there, and so she's going to tell us all about that. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Now, of course, we are burning off our morning fog fairly quickly, so we should look at some pretty nice skies today. We are looking at sunshine this afternoon, 79-63, 81-65, then 82-61, getting warmer by Saturday, 85-67, and Sunday 82-66, looking at a beautiful weekend. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:40, and our sunset will be at 8 o'clock. And thank you to Joel Goldstein for sending in this beach photo. And in the background there, that little blue house down below the mountain is the beaches. So if you saw the movie Beaches, that's where they filmed that. And of course, if you would like to participate and send in a photo, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com, and you will be entered in a contest to win this little mug, a little Village Television coffee mug. So make sure you do that before the end of the month, and at the end of the month, we will go ahead and announce the winner of our coffee mugs. All right, stay tuned, because we're going to have the Theater Guild right up.
There are many treasures within the walls of Laguna Woods Village. The foundation of Laguna Woods Village is one of them. Nowhere in the nation has a community embraced a commitment to assist its own residents with temporary emergency support. Since 1997, the foundation makes that support available through donations by individuals, clubs, organizations, and bequests. Help the foundation to help the real treasures within the village, our friends and neighbors.
Parkinson's disease is a neurological movement disorder affecting an estimated 1 million Americans, including many under age 40. The American Parkinson Disease Association is the largest grassroots network in the United States, working to help ease the burden and find the cure for those coping with Parkinson's. Visit apdaoptimism.org today to find out how you can help millions live with dignity and optimism. Your action today will help APDA put an end to Parkinson's disease.
Do you have cavities, broken or missing teeth, tooth pain, or other dental problems? These issues can create more problems than you think, including affecting your overall health. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact Loberg Dental today, and your first exam and set of x-rays is free without insurance. It's a great way for you to experience our high-quality level of patient care while saving money, too. Visit drloberg.com to schedule your free exam and x-rays today.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Welcome back, where we have Nicole Aloni and we have Lee McMorris here on behalf of the Theater Guild. Well, welcome, ladies. How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Great, excited to be here.
Now, of course, we have not really met you here on this set so far. So what I'd love to do before we begin is just tell me a little bit about yourselves and how long you've lived in the village. Why don't you start, Nicole?
Interesting timing. I moved in almost exactly a year ago today.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Laguna Beach. I'm an actual native, which I think there's now three. Yes, people, you say that to people and they go like, oh, you moved here recently? I'm like, no, I'm actually from here. I've acted my whole life. I got the drama scholarship from the Laguna Playhouse to go to college. So,
Oh my gosh, isn't that great?
you know, it's a fun connection.
Yeah.
And I'm also a French trained chef and a life coach.
Wow, a French trained chef. That is awesome. Could you come to my house and cook me some food? That would be awesome, right?
I do this.
I love that. I love that. Well, you obviously are not far from home. And, you know, what drew you to Laguna Woods?
I like the community, and really, honestly, and I'm sure anybody would say this if they were being honest, it's an affordable, beautiful place to live that's minutes from where I grew up.
Exactly.
And there's very little around here that's affordable. And this isn't just, pardon me, I'm now doing a Laguna Woods commercial, but it's not just, it's beautiful. When I describe it to friends or send pictures of my house or my yard, it's like, I feel like I live in a park.
Yes. Well, and that's one of the nice things about, I think, the village. You know, there's a lot going on, and there's 35,000 different kinds of trees, and you're right, it's very park-like setting. And how about you? How long have you been in the village?
Oh, I've lived here about 8 years now.
Okay.
I came all the way north from Laguna Niguel.
We've got some local ladies here today. That's rare.
Indeed,
Like you
indeed,
said.
yes. No.
Wow.
No, I came to California about 30 years ago. I came east to California from Japan,
Wow.
where I'd spent about 6 years.
Okay.
I was with Air Force military,
Okay.
recreation. And part of that, of course, was some theater, but not very much. Not
Okay.
very much. We were more into the things that the military preferred.
Of course.
In our recreation centers. But I started out as a theater major in college.
I see.
And I finished as a theater major in college. Kind of
Okay.
things. Yes. But I didn't do anything with it after that, except to do Toastmasters, I think, for the past 30 years.
Right.
Which is, I think, the most marvelous extension.
I've heard.
Oh, it is. It is indeed. And it's interesting because Toastmasters gives you a taste of what it's like for theater, but for very intimate theater sometimes, and sometimes for very large.
Right.
But as we were talking about storytelling as part of it, and so that's one of the areas I've become interested in as well.
Well, they do a lot of that in the theater guild
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, there's
Yes.
always, they do. I mean, sometimes they have small vignettes and then they have larger
Yes.
ones. You know, it just kind of goes all over the map. So I think between them and old pros, you certainly get a really
Yes.
wide range of different kinds of things.
Well, and the people in old pros, and they mix with each other very much. They swim back
Exactly.
and forth between
Right.
both pools. So
Right, right. No, good stuff. All right, so we've got a performance that's coming up here right around the corner, June 16th at Clubhouse 5. And Lee, you're going to be telling me about that.
yes, well, it's the second year of comedy. And it gives people a chance to show off their chops in comedy. So there are things like there are stories, there are skits, there are musical numbers, and it's a delightful thing. There were some, for example, one of our MCs, or the MC that we have is Mark Schwartz, who did a wonderful job if they went to see the very successful Cafe Murder.
Yeah, yeah.
And at the April meeting. So one of the things also, Lutheran Church is going to join us with performing some numbers from Once Upon a Mattress, which, as I understand, was where Carol Burnett got her big kick forward.
Oh, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
That is great.
She played the princess, and I just imagine her 16 mattresses up.
And a funny secondary note to that, 30 years later, she played Queen Agravain.
Oh, that's right.
And it was a big television special. It was,
Oh, wonderful.
I've never seen that happen. She was the young ingenue, and then she's the...
And
Yeah.
now, in ours, just to follow that thing, Esther Chun, who's
Yes.
with our Theatre Guild, is playing Queen Agravain in this show of ours. So
I love it.
yeah, so it's it should be fun. And I'm doing a bit. I'm doing probably the longest act there. No, really, Lee, shut up. I'm doing about 1 minute 10 seconds.
1 minute, 10 seconds. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
well, they
really.
were saying that they're going to
Yes,
fit a
yes.
lot of comedy into that one evening, right? I mean, the show is how long? Is it about an hour?
About an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
So they're going to fit a lot of that. You're in the show too?
No, I'm
Not
not.
that one, okay,
No, I was
so-
in the murder mystery.
Oh, but you're in the one she's going to talk about. That's
Yes,
right. That's
yes,
right.
yes.
Well, fun. Well, let me ask you one quick thing. What do you love best about being in the Theater Guild?
I think the people. The chance to do something, but sometimes it's almost the excitement of a chance to do something, even if you do nothing at all. So going to the, no, isn't that right?
It's great, but the way she says that.
I know, I had to take it in for a
I like, you
minute,
have to
go-
think about it. You're like, oh yeah, that's a good one.
Right, you had to digest it.
So it's and you get to work with different people. You get to work with people who've had a lot of experience, people who have none, and you get to work with directors in training.
Yes.
Which becomes interesting and very rewarding, actually, the whole thing. So it's a mutual, and then occasionally what you get is into a mutual admiration society meeting. You know, these very 2 or 3 people get together, and you've been so wonderful. And yes, well, no, you were wonderful in this thing. I'm just so glad I.
Oh, you actors and actresses.
Exactly.
Sheesh.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, Nicole, tell me about what's happening after that.
So the next show that we're doing is called Things That Go by the Board. Oh, darling. I was out of town for the picture, so it's the second time in the world they've taken the picture for a cast, and I was out of town. So I would be off the end of that.
Okay.
And this is a really funny, lighthearted show based on the inner workings of the HOA governing board. For those of us who live, I just look right. Those of us who live in places that are where HOA boards govern what happens. And I think their meetings even play on this channel, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yes. So many people perhaps may have seen this or something like this. And this is a very, very funny take on the kinds of things that can happen with volunteers on boards trying to solve all kinds of issues.
I bet.
I mean, even at the read-through, the audition, we were all laughing hysterically before anybody was even really doing their
Well,
part.
and then those who probably watch the board, they see a lot of that. So let's tell everybody what time that's at. That's July 21st at Clubhouse 5 at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And members are free and guests are $5.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And tell me about your character real quick.
So I play Fifi,
Fifi.
and she's lived in this community, which is very much like Laguna Woods, for some time, and she has an idea about something that will bring a lot of fun into the community, and her proposal causes a lot of consternation.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you both so much. We appreciate you guys coming in and tell us about the events.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. And if you want more information about both these performances, you can always go to their website, which is theaterguildlw.com. We'll be right back.
By staying home, the community of Orange County has made a difference. But doing so shouldn't mean putting your own health at risk. Hogue wants you to know that safe, quality care is available. Don't ignore or delay the medical attention you need. From routine checkups to revolutionary treatments, Hogue is here for you, just as we have been for almost 70 years. Like no other time before, your healthcare choices matter. Get the care you need from the name you trust.
Welcome back. Well, today we have Eileen Ordway here, and she is here on behalf of the Laguna Woods Library. Well, welcome. So nice to see you.
It's good to see you too, in person.
I know, it's great.
You're probably hearing that a lot lately.
Yes, absolutely. Everybody's very excited to be here, and so it's great. And I'm really excited that you're able to do so many things at the library, and you're always very excited about it. And of course, Juanita was very excited to have you here as well to talk about your new stuff. So
yes,
tell me what is going on at the library.
All right, the first big thing, we're actually going to have an event for 3 events this summer that we have never done before. We're going to conduct a story time for your grandchildren. So anyone who's got grandchildren in the 3 to 6 year range who would like to come over to the library on a Wednesday, June 22nd at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
We're going to have our volunteers, our afternoon volunteers will conduct this session. You have to accompany your grandchild. We're going to have a tent and chairs for the grandparents, but we're hoping that they'll bring towels for the kids to sit on around the person who will read the book.
Okay.
We do have a small section in the library that has children's DVDs and books and puzzles, but this is the first time we're actually having something that will bring them to the library. And we're excited about it. Yeah.
I think it's great. Now you're going to do it right in the middle?
No, we're actually doing it outside.
Oh, it's going to be outside?
Yeah, we have a lawn just outside of the library, and we're going to erect the tent there.
Well, that's
so
what
that
you
we
said by the
don't,
tent. Okay.
interrupt the people. We basically just had the one big room in the library. So if we were reading to children and there was a lot of activity, maybe the other residents would be, although they might enjoy it too. But
if you have a nice shady area, then that's perfect.
Yes.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun.
We're looking forward to it.
So who's going to be reading? Now you said volunteers. Are they your existing volunteers?
Yes.
Okay.
We have several new volunteers on Wednesday afternoon, and they came up with this idea. So yeah, we are looking forward to it. We're not requiring any registration. However, if somebody comes into the library and they're interested in bringing their kids, just let somebody behind the front desk know, just so we can kind of get an idea of how many people might show up, or if anyone will show up.
Oh, I think they will, as long as the kids are here. So it's once a month, though, right? For
once
the whole
a month.
summer.
So June 22nd, July 13th, and August 10th.
Perfect. That's for 1 hour.
Yes.
And of course, they could bring their waters, and drinks, or little snacks and things like that.
Yeah, that would be great.
Nice. Well, that sounds so much fun. That's great. Well, we'll have to get together with you again in a few months and see how that went.
Yeah, we'd like to do that.
Take some pictures.
Take some pictures.
Take
absolutely.
some pictures. Okay, what else is happening?
All right, a couple months ago, our catalog got an upgrade that allowed us to go in and enumerate books in series. So we have updated over 4,000 books, and we have 600 series that we've identified. So you could go into our catalog and
You're talking about your online system.
Our online catalog,
Okay.
and yes, you would search, if you search for a book or the name of a series or the author, if the book is in a series, it'll display on the catalog line. If you double click on the name of the title to expand it, then you can also then double click on the name of the series, and the whole series will be listed in order. We don't have every book.
You mean in order in terms
order
of
by that series.
I
So
see.
like
So
you can
book
start
1
this,
through 7.
yes, or like Stuart Woods and Stone Barrington, 1 through 61.
Oh,
yes, and we actually have all of them.
Okay.
We don't have all. We don't have every book in every series. We're finding. Probably some of them weren't as popular and they got weeded, or we never got them.
Right.
But right now we have a display that's right next to our new bookshelves, and we're identifying the first book in series.
Oh, I see.
So we have about 33 first books that we've identified.
Okay.
And as people check them out, we're replacing them with some other author and series. So we would like people to give a new series a try.
So when you talk about the series, so you've got different things on the shelves. So like, for instance, you mentioned Stuart Woods.
Yes.
New York Dead is on there.
Yes.
And then you've got some other ones that you show here on the picture. So you guys just randomly pick some?
Well, once we got the list of all the titles that we have, and actually now we have a book that will be here that lists
nice.
all the series that we have.
Great.
And in order by the author, the series, and then the title. So you could look at it on
Hold
the
up your book
catalog.
again.
Or you could go in and find this
So
book.
they should ask for that when you walk into the front desk?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. If they're not catalog savvy, they can also look at this.
Okay.
So what I did was, when I created this list, I went through and found the authors where we did have the very first book in the series and several of the early books, so that if people want to get interested in a new series, at least they'll know they'll have a couple that they can keep looking at.
That's great.
So like John Stanford, he's one. He has 3 different series. Virgil Flowers is one of his characters. It's right now smaller number of books, but people may not have known about those, so we're hoping people will give it a try.
Do you have, like, let's say somebody was new to reading and they didn't really know where to start. So can they come in and talk to you guys and say, okay, what would you recommend?
Sure, we do our best, and we all have different tastes.
Yeah.
So you might hear something from one person, something totally different from someone else. So if you had some kind of idea what you might like, maybe what kind of movies that you like, and we could find books similar to that. We also have our new bookshelves, so they can go there and look and find something that we think our residents will be interested in. And yeah, but absolutely, that's why we're there, to try and help people find things.
You guys have done such a nice job over there, and congratulations to you. That's a lot of data entry.
Yes, it was. There was just 3 of us that did it, and yeah, it was kind of a big job. But we're really interested in it, so it was kind of exciting.
Right. And the fact
to
that
go
you
through
can
and
give
do
this
it
to the residents, I
Yeah.
mean, for those that really go online, this is quite a
Yes.
savings in time.
Yes, absolutely.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, of course, as you are about to mention, we have a new library that's going in City Hall.
Right. Yes. Anybody who drives there past City Hall can see the new construction underway. It's really making a lot of progress.
Yeah.
And we're really happy for them. The librarian there, Lisa, another Lisa, she's kind of hidden back in a corner behind the front desk, and it'll be great for them to have more room. But we want to make sure people know that our village library is just for the residents of Laguna Woods Village. We are not in any way connected to the Orange County libraries.
All right.
So this is totally separate. As far as we know, we plan to still be here because we average about 2,600 people a month come in through our doors.
Right.
People read, they sit in the area. It's cool all summer long. It'll be cool. Nice place to come and veg.
Right.
We purchase the items that we know our people like. I recently had a woman who came in and she was 70th in line for a book on the Orange County
Oh, my
website, wait
heavens.
on reserves, and we only had like 5 or 6 people in line. Another woman last week, same thing. Jody Picolt's new book. She was 19 in line for Orange County, and she was next in line at our library.
Oh, see, that's it.
Yeah,
Why would
so
they
it's-
ever
right.
have the library go away based on just that information
Right,
alone?
right. Now, the Orange County libraries are good, so like if you like a series and maybe we don't have every one, they probably will. So
Well,
most of
exactly.
us have both.
Well, yeah, and then
Yeah.
they also, of course, you can do the research too, but the libraries have the whole thing connected, right?
Yes.
So therefore, if they wanted something, they
Right.
can find it from another location.
Yes, yes.
But you know what? You guys still have plenty of things to offer.
We do.
And like you said, it's what the people are asking for.
Yes.
And you can accommodate that, which is great.
We try.
Yeah,
We try our
you guys
best.
do a great job. Now, if anybody had any questions at all about the library, how should they get in touch with you guys?
Well, they can stop in Monday, Tuesday, 10 to 4, Wednesday, 10 to 7, Thursday, Friday, 10 to 4, or Saturday, 10 to 1.
Okay.
They can call us at 949-597-4274, or they can email us at lwvillagelibrary@yahoo.com.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
I'm so
Thank
glad
you.
you were here to make it to us. And
Yes.
good luck on the children's series. I love that.
It's going to be exciting.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome. And of course, if you want more information about the library, you can call the number that Eileen has mentioned, and it's on your screen. We'll be right back.
Your first day of retirement. What will you wake up to? Freedom? Time? Adventure? Your ideal retirement doesn't just have to come alive in your dreams. Awaken to your new reality. Awaken your spirit, your vision. It's not a dream. It's your next chapter, your future, and it's in reach. Next generation retirement doesn't happen by accident. Plan for your bright future. Awaken to what's possible.
Adventure has a new look. The 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness. Shore-footed symmetrical all-wheel drive. Paired with all-terrain Yokohama Geolander tires. Plus 9.2 inches of ground clearance. Discover adventure on a deeper level. The all-new 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness.
Irvine Subaru. Buy online, just come in to sign. Get 2 years complimentary maintenance included on all new Subarus.
Well, it's Wednesday, and we like to give you a preview of the movies that are coming up this weekend. So on Friday, it's our International Film Friday, and we have a great film called Life is Beautiful, and I think you're really going to enjoy that. It's at 2 and 6 p.m., closed captioning, brought to you by Providence. And then on Saturday, we have another film for you called Swan Song, and you can catch that also at 2 and 6 p.m., brought to you by Hogue. Okay, just a couple of announcements real quick. We've got splash days that are happening at our local pools. Now, it is primarily for children, and it's noon to 4 at Pool 2, and that'll be going on all summer. One on June 10th, one on July 8th, and one on August 6th. It's $5 admission for children 2 and over. If you want more information about that, you will get in touch with Recreation at recreation@vmsinc.org. And then, of course, just a real quick shout out to Father's Day. The brunch is coming up, and that will be on Sunday, June 19th. If you want to participate, you will want to make reservations. We don't know how long this will be available, so get in touch with recreation@vmsinc.org. All right, let's take a look at our weather one last time. It is going to be lovely as soon as we burn off our morning fog. We are going to have warmer temperatures as we get closer towards the weekend. Today we're looking at 79, 63, 81, 65, 82, 61, and then nice and warm later, 85, 67, and 82, 66. Have a great day in the Village. We'll see you again tomorrow right here on Village Television at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
When a loved one requires ongoing assistance and attention, home-related care and caregiving become viable alternatives to an existence dependent upon hospitalization. Your Home Care provides thoughtful general care and assistance with the basic necessities of daily living, all within familiar surroundings. Call 949-215-0004 to schedule a personal in-home consultation.